Okay. What's up? What's happening? And what's going on, everyone? I'm Van Matrix, and welcome to my channel. Sorry, folks. Normally, I'm a little prepared, but I was literally doing things to get ready right up until the very end of the countdown here. So, I was running my head off here. Oh man. Okay, so today we're gonna do let's play kind of stream with Chivalry 2. I ended up ordering this game Tuesday when it came out, and I've been saving it for today. So I'm experiencing it as you guys might be. I saw a little bit of gameplay online, but that was about it. So let's see if I can go ahead and boot this up here. Let's see. Get my Epic Game Launcher going. Whew. It's a hot one today. All right. Yeah, I literally haven't even opened the game yet. Normally I try to have the game open and at least halfway ready to go by the time I start the stream, but I just cut my time too close today. I need to be more mindful of that in the future. Okay. Got the Chivalry 2 logo with some blood spattered on it. Innovative game that blends the FPS and fighting game genres. As a result, it is highly recommended to complete basic training before going online. And we are going to play the tutorial. Training grounds. Now, is there a way I can pause? Yes, there we go. Excellent. Options, video. I need to change the screen I'm looking at here. Let's go windowed for right now and see if I can.
Shh, it's me, Marek. I'm working undercover as a peasant covered in shit.
Okay. It is not letting me move my screen. Well. This is disheartening here. It will not let me change my screen.
Mind where you're going. If you're not careful, you're likely to shin yourself from west.
There we go. Whoo, me. I gotta shrink this down more if I can. Oh, help me shrink the window. Help me shrink the window. It is we go. Whoo, me. All right. Now. And now go full screen. Okay. All right.
You got anything to eat?
I believe we're about ready to get into this. Okay. This is going to be getting into the tutorial of Chivalry 2, and then hopefully we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to get into the gameplay, and then hopefully we have someone who wants to play with us. That'll really help.
This is nice. We hardly ever get together as a village and do anything.
Oh no.
Excuse me, can you direct me to the nearest carriage driver?
Let's see if it pops up here.
But you can call me George.
Hey, there we go. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, let's see. Frame rate cap, uncapped. Humble turd miner. Okay, blah 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 blah. Gamepad.
You got anything to eat?
All right, let's get in the training. Sorry, folks. Like I said, I wasn't.
Oh, great! They sent me another future corpse to train.
Ooh, that was loud.
You there? Can you see all right?
Hey, all right.
Can you read instructions? Never know with peasants.
Slash, shoot, stab, special, kick, jump, dodge. Throw. And next weapon. Okay.
Right, well then pick up that sword and let's learn the basics.
Let's get some
It's
slashing.
great against multiple opponents and it's easy to learn. Overhead, do it again. They get worse every day. Nope. Stops generally happen. You're sharper than wood. I'll give you that. No, chain your attacks in a combo to overwhelm your opponent. This time, mix up your strikes. Now, you know what a swing is? Let's crunch out some more of these logs. If these logs could kill you, they would. Players retain control of their aim during attacks. So, adjusting a weapon's path mid-swing is essential to learn.
Okay. Ah, okay, okay.
Turn into your swing and break them all with one slash.
Ah.
Nice.
Okay.
Smash this one with a single overhead.
All right.
Nice work.
All right.
And this one with one stab. Remember, drag to kill them with your weapon, not your eyes. The first player to land a hit will interrupt their opponent's attack, so turn to land your strike as fast as possible. All right, now turn into yours. You never beat your opponent to the punch swing like that. You never beat your opponent to the punch swinging like that.
Oh, what?
You never beat your opponent to the punch swinging like that. You never beat your opponent to the punch swinging like that.
Oh.
You never beat your opponent to the punch swinging. Good job. Land both of your hits of your combo before taking a hit. Now, show me you've learned something. Combine dragging and comboing to cut this fool down. Burn each time you strike.
I can't believe.
Each time you strike.
Come on, why? Oh. Ow! I can't believe.
Each time you strike.
Ow!
Each time you strike. Each time you strike.
All right.
At least now you can't say we never told you how to fight. Some enemies are cowards, and they try to defend themselves. You've got two options with a turtle. Go around the block, or go through it. Perform a combo after being blocked. Comboing from being blocked is a little slower, but drains that stamina quickly. Keep it up. Blocks can be held, but quickly drain stamina. A defending player is disarmed when they run out of stamina. Heavy attacks deal more damage and help beat down an opponent's block. Holding block. Go. Good. Now, heavy stab. Smash his stamina down with the mighty special attack. Attaboy. Kick to stun a blocking opponent and then immediately follow up with a strike. Kick to break an opponent, allowing for a free follow-up attack. How'd you manage to screw that up? Bad. But be careful, as kicks do not interrupt incoming attacks. A defending opponent can only block strikes in front of them, so try to use movement and drugs to hit them behind the ears as a way of slipping. Now, step to the side and land a strike around the opponent's block. Not bad. Hit your enemy by starting an attack, then immediately switch to a different attack.
Okay.
Throw off your opponent's timing with a feint.
Okay, okay.
like it?
There we go.
No, go learn how to defend yourself. Personally, I don't believe in it, but they tell me we have to teach you. Block your opponent's attacks. You can hold block, which rapidly drains stamina and leave you vulnerable to a disarm. So try to time it. Dodge away from your opponent's attacks. And sometimes you just gotta get out of his way. Let's practice dashing.
Oh no.
After a successful block, there is a half-second window to attack and perform a riposte. Attack after successfully blocking to riposte. A riposte is a faster attack that also blocks all incoming strikes for a time. No, you won't die instantaneously on the battlefield. Attacking from block enables a short counter window that will deflect incoming strikes of the same strike type. Counters attack from block before impact with a marching strike type to counter. Counters negate the stamina and knockback effects of blocking.
Alright, let's skip it.
Excellent! You might even make something of yourself, soldier. Remember the basic flow. If you get hit or blocked, defend yourself. If you land a hit or block, attack. Start your swing early enough to hit your opponent before getting hit.
Okay.
It takes some time to swing a giant hunk of metal. Let's practice our timing. Start your attack earlier than you think to maximize your reach. Try to get in range just as your swing is doing damage. Try to get in range just as your swing is doing damage. Try to get in range just as your swing is doing damage.
Either I do it too early or too late.
Try to get in range just as your swing is doing damage. That's it. Good distance and timing is key. Now, let's see if you can recover from taking a hit. When you take a hit, your opponent has the timing advantage. There are few options to try and reset. A fast jab can interrupt your opponent's combo. Get your defense up quickly after taking a hit. Toss your way out of this one. Each subclass has unique special items, which charge over time and perform specific... All that action has got me fired up. Use your special item to finish him off.
Nice.
Use your bandage to heal up. Now, get yourself patched up before we get back to it. Good
Not
as
happening.
new. If nothing else, you'll be good at taking a beating. Go on to the final challenge. Watch this one. He's throwing stuff. You can block thrown projectiles, but not those shot by a bow.
Look on the bright side.
Let's give some back to him. You can throw everything you have. Role-playing is a major part of the game experience. Use all tabs of the VL wheel to ensure you are prepared to defend your honor. They say the metal side is half of fighting.
sound intimidating!
Yes, sir.
My lord, I do not know how you do it. Please, tell me, how do you do it? Are we winning? Can't see through my helmet properly.
There's always some sense to nonsense. Fighting outnumbered is challenging. So let's learn about how you can use actions to defend yourself. You can block as soon as you've landed a blow.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, she said.
Ow!
You can also use dodge to avoid getting surrounded. Get blocked, then defend with block and dash once each. If you get blocked, defend yourself immediately. Or get out of the way with the dash. Attacking from a successful block allows you to block all incoming strikes for a time, which means you are safe to attack after blocking even when outnumbered. Remember, a successful riposte allows you to block incoming strikes for a time.
skip that one.
Time to see what you've learned, chap. Move to the center of the ring.
This is
and
my
a battle cry
birthday!
when you're ready to face them.
Agatha!
Fight like your life depends on it. You've done it. First conscript not to die today. Now, tell me which faction shall ye kill and die for? Which will it be? The ruthless Mycen Order? Or the dutiful Agarthian Knights?
I don't know.
For the blue and gold!
Blue as the sky where the gods guard over all. Gold as the sun which giveth life with its sprawl. The Agathan knights stood and bled for justice and the great war. But alas, fell from glory, brought low by the traitorous Mason Order. For 20 years, our land has strained beneath the boot of the Masons. Yet the proud old families of Agatha do not forget their former glory, and pray for a leader to ignite the flames of noble rebellion. In the name of Argon II, we shall reclaim the throne from the usurper. We will return a rightful rule to this country of valor and benediction. Once more, the lion shall roar. For Argon! For the blue and gold!
Okay.
Now, fight for your king in the Battle of Wardenglade!
The Battle of Wardenglade.
The Battle of Wardenglade.
It was your cattle who once grazed here in the bosom of this beautiful valley. It was those bastards over there who took them from you. See how the Masons have grown fat on our Lord? Reclaim these fields for Agatha!
Eliminate the enemy team.
Oh, no. Well. Knife. Okay. Change class. What's... Okay. Spawning in... Okay. This is interesting. Okay, I'm back. Well,
We have only 30 troops left. They have only 30 troops left.
Oh my!
Only 20 Mason troops remain.
We're getting slaughtered.
We are down to 10. Only 5 Agathians remain. They are down to 10 troops left.
Defeats. Okay, well that was interesting. Okay. So that's kind of what the battles are going to be like. Okay. That's interesting. I think you have to level up in order to unlock new weapons and stuff. Okay. Archer, Vanguard, Footman, Knight.
Hurry on!
Well, this is quite interesting here. The Apprentice, the Astrologer. A lot of these look the same. The Officer. Okay. That's head. Helmet. Okay. Okay. Bastard sword. Okay, interesting. All right. Oh, okay. Looks like we might have someone who wants to play here soon. Medieval battlefield. Okay. Well, it looks like you can do microtransactions, of course. Sorry, I'm not very talkative right now. I'm just like really interested in learning about this game. Okay. So, we are going to take a quick break here. And then we will be right back to maybe get into some gameplay here. So I will take a quick break and we'll be right back. back to the game here. Let me grab me another Kool-Aid since it's so hot. Alrighty. That's some theatrical music, baby. Let's see. Looks like there's some options here. We'll go open mic. Got to go through some advanced sound settings here on this game since it's brand spanking new, baby. Brand spanking new. All right. We should be good now. Let's go ahead and let's do a free-for-all first, I guess.
The Battle of Warden Glade.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Prove yourself as the best fighter in the land. Eliminate everyone.
After this bout, there will be no weakling. Fight for Ulrich and the Order.
Dang it. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. Jeez. What, we just have a time limit and a free-for-all, or what? Oh!
The leader requires only 20 more victories.
Oh, come on. I didn't even see the dude. Couldn't dodge. Wouldn't let me dodge. Oh, come on! Hey, what's up, Hunter Killer? Playing some Chivalry 2 today, and not very successfully at that. Oh, he kicked me. Okay, dang it. Forgot about kicking.
The leader needs only 10 more.
Well, at least I killed some people that time. Good grief. Ah, dang it. Sliced me down. I think I figured out how to crouch, though. What the heck, man? It wouldn't let me dodge. Come on. Cut me some freaking slack here. As soon as I spawn, like... Oh, come on! Really? Wouldn't even let me swing, man. Wow.
3 more kills, and the leader is victorious. The kill leader is near victory.
Well, it takes forever in a day to respawn. Like, no wonder the leader's winning.
Defeat.
Oh, so much. Wow. Okay. How many kills did I get is what I want to know. I got 6 kills, 11 deaths. Whoo-wee.
Tournament grounds.
Man, this is stressful.
Listen up, you mangy dogs! There are only 2 rules in play for today's competition. Anybody that lasts the length of the bout without injury will be executed. Any corpse found lacking blood on their weapons will be fed to the crows. Now,
Eliminate
fight!
everyone for Agatha in the tournament.
Dang it.
So, you son of a...
This is so disorienting. Ah, cut me down from behind. I should have known better. Man, you just get in the middle of all those bouts, man, and it's just nuts. Scoreboard 5-3. There was two of them behind me. I thought there was only one. Like, man, I mean, this is, oh man, this is nuts. Like, you really need to level up and get new weapons and stuff. I knew they were coming up behind me too. Man, this is so fast paced. I was not expecting this. Oh, come on. Jeez, man. Like, I don't know what to do in stuff like this. Like, this is a little too fast-paced for me. Seriously? Oh my gosh. And you die in like literally 2 seconds. Like,
Leader needs only 30 more kills.
oh, come on! That was ridiculous. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, man! gosh. Like there's just too many people in one place. Like you just can't keep up.
The leader requires only 20 more victories.
Oh my gosh. From behind, dang it. Okay, that one was a little better. Oh my gosh. I literally kill one guy, get hit twice, and I'm dead. From behind. Oh, come on. What the? Man, the movements are just like so slow and disorienting and oh, come on!
Only 10 more.
Ah, ridiculous, man. Come on. Really? It wouldn't even let me attack him. Wouldn't even let me attack him. Come on, man. Wow. Run away! Oh, he threw his weapon at me.
Three more kills and the leader is victorious. A warrior is near victory. Shite out of you all.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do in that one. I had no idea you can go up there though.
Defeat.
Okay. Got a little experience there.
The fighting pit.
Okay. Warm up.
You signed up for this. There is no turning back. If you are too wobbly in the knees to fight to the death, speak now. Before the last skirmish, I only got to kill 3 of you craven knaves, and there is plenty more room left on the ox cart. Fight! or
Prove yourself
die!
as the best fighter in the land. Eliminate everyone.
Ah, dang. Oh. Well, I was trying to look at weapons and stuff. I didn't even know I'd already respawned. That's ridiculous. There's just so much that goes on. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh no! Whoops! Suicide! It takes forever to throw your weapon at them. But I like throwing that halberd at them because that little knife I got is quicker. It slashes quicker. Those hammers, man, like those hammers are no joke. Like that dude just killed me with. Run away, run away. Oh, come on. Now see, if I would have had a sword, I could have slashed faster and got him. I gotta get out of this class, whatever this stupid class is. Footman, knight. Here we go. Knight. Make me a knight. Hey, Duke, what's up, do, boy? Yes, there we go, finally. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
The leader requires only 20 more victories.
Come on. Got me with his long sword. Long sword style. It's like two of them at once. There's nothing I can do. What's the scoreboard? Where am I at? 8 and 10. Shouldn't have got in the middle of them. Dang it. You can only defend against one.
The leader needs only 10 more.
Like, you can only defend against whoever's in front of you. Really? I just spawned, bruh. Whoa. Oh my gosh. There we go. That was a little better. Oh, came from behind. Dang it.
And the leader is victorious!
Oh my gosh!
The kill leader is near victory!
10 and 14 or something like that. Oh my God! Wow, man, wow. This is nuts. Oh my gosh, he killed me and him. What in the world? Let's see where I was. 11 and 15. Woo-wee. I have some of the lowest ping of them. Not the lowest, but like second lowest or something. All right, like I'm ready to disconnect. Woo, that was intense, man. That free for all. 40 player mixed modes, 64 player mixed modes. Okay. Parties can only be formed in the main menu to ensure that everyone is able to play together once a game is joined. Okay. All right. Well, whew, I needed a little breather after that. Man. Holy freaking smokes. I never realized that was just so fast paced, you know? Wow. I mean, those first little pre-matches or whatever, like those aren't too bad pace-wise, but man, that free-for-all is nuts. It truly means free-for-all. Man. I'm going to take another quick break, and I will be right back in about 5 minutes or less. That was just intense. Like, I'm already hot and heated. Like I'm in my room, and it's on the second floor, and the air doesn't get up here as well. And I got both PCs running. I got a tower fan running to try to circulate the air. But man, with as hot as it is today, like, just nuts. I took a cold shower right before stream and everything too, just because I was that hot. Holy smokes, man. I need to turn up the brightness on the camera a little bit. Oh no, not properties. I need filters and And color correction. Let's turn the brightness up a tad and the gamma up a tad. That should be a little better. Oh man. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid. Okay. Go ahead and kill the sound on that. All right. Taking 5. And I will be right back. Wash your hands. I did, Pimp Stick. I did. It's all good. Whew, man. This game, at least that free-for-all, is nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Oh. All right. All right, let's cut the music out here. Get back in the game. Turn the volume back up a bit. Here we go, 50%. We'll go ahead and do this number here. And then we'll get back in it. Whew. All right. Let's see this 40 player mixed modes. Let's try that out. We're almost to level 3. The music makes it sound so epic.
Tournament grounds.
Well, we're just going in it, huh? Oh no! Oh my gosh. Okay. Nothing I can do. It was like 3 and 4 on 1. Like, holy smokes. We're getting slaughtered. From the side or something. All right, I need to get out of first person view first of all. I need to get into third person. Maybe then I can see my movements better and I know how to react better. Oh my gosh. I can't time those dodges right, man.
Who dares oppose me? That's about enough.
I don't think so. It won't work.
Gosh. They ganged up on me.
30 troops left.
All right, then let's get him. Respawn me. Send me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Only 20 Mason troops remain.
Just dreadful.
Oh my gosh.
We are down to 10.
Oh wait, that's us. Never mind.
We have been defeated.
I don't think so.
Where was I on that? Kills 1 and 6 deaths. I don't know what T's are. Jeez, man, that was terrible. I am not very good at this game at all.
The slaughter of Coxwell.
Thanks for nothing, Jeffrey.
Slaughter these traitors in their own fields. Infantry, burn the village and slaughter the peasants.
Oh my gosh. Really? With a pickaxe? You have been moved to Agatha. No, I want to be Mason. Defend the village. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I keep getting ganged up on, man. That's why I understand why people were saying it's a lot better to play with friends with this game. Because that way you can coordinate attacks.
Bugger that.
Okay, okay. Whoa, there's a whole mess of them. Oh. Oh my gosh. Run away!
We have almost lost the village. Push them back.
Oh my gosh!
To the sword.
Every freaking time. Oh my god! I didn't know that you could heal people in mid-battle either.
Shite! Stop those bones!
Oh my god! Come on! I wasn't even in front of him, man. Village is almost destroyed by now.
This is not good. Not good!
They sense a defense!
Oh my god! 2 hits and you're dead. 2 hits. Let's gang up on these guys. Come on. Oh my god. I lost my arm. Freaking 3-on-1. Come on, man. Where's the coordinated attacks? From behind again, man. Where was everyone that was just behind me? I'm not gonna respawn in time. Team Agatha victory! Yay! Yay! Where did that put me? 9, 6, and 9. Whatever T is, I don't know. Okay, I guess I gotta go to Armory. Customization. Knight. Oh, you have to spend currency to unlock stuff. Okay. Well, I'd rather spend it on weapons.
To battle!
Pole axe. Dang it. And then how do you back it?
Forward!
Okay, weapons. Two-handed hammer. Okay. I mean, is that what I'm gonna have now on my knight or what?
Straight on!
I don't understand. What do I do? Okay.
Hurry on!
What's a vanguard's weapons? Hatchet? Hunting hatchet.
Forward!
Great sword? What's a great sword? I suppose a great sword is bigger than a long sword? Not sure.
Straight on!
What's a maul? Oh, battle hammer. Okay. Maul near. Like Thor. I'm Thor. Okay. Wonder how much their currency is. Our goal of offering premium currency is provide optional way. $50 for 4,000. I don't know what's going on with the screen now. Well, shoot. That was ridiculous. I think I might have to restart the game there. I can't seem to figure out what's going on there. No eligible coupons. How do I go back? Ah, here we go. Finally, I saw an X. That was awkward. Oh boy, I don't know. I really don't know. I was not. I don't know why, but I really was not prepared, like, to play a game like that. Like, I was not prepared for a game like that at all. Like, it's interesting. Like, the free-for-all is very fast-paced, very just in your face, go, 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 go. And then, you know, some of those mixed mode battles, like, the pacing's a little bit better. Like, I can keep up with it a little better. But man, like, I guess I should have paid more attention in the tutorial about how to do combos and everything else. Oh boy. Oh, I've been on for 2 hours already, huh? Wow, so it's 7? A little after 7? I didn't even realize that. Well. I think what I'll do here is might take another quick break. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back. Oh my gosh, where's the options here? Oh, here we go, settings. Ooh-wee. Whew. Man, they make that music so epic on that game. All right, I'll take another quick break, and I'll be right back. Start charging phone. Start charging. Just ordered me some dinner. Having me some Panda Express tonight. Oh. Ooh, well, what we think of this game so far, chat? To me, it's a bit nuts, but I do like it. It's very interesting. Turn that off. La da la da la da la da la. Back into the game. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just get in it here. 40 player mixed modes. Let's do 64 player mixed modes. Haven't done that one yet. At least I don't think. Whoops. Oh, connecting. Server full. How's the server full? It was just connecting me. Connecting. Yay, escape from Falmar. Agatha launches surprise assault Mason prison. Okay.
We have liberated half of the prisoners.
All right. Escape from Falmar.
To our brothers from the cart. Attack those carts.
Ah, dang it. All right.
The enemy is striking. Well fought, my brothers. All of those prisoners have been liberated. Brothers, reach the gate so that we may enter the village. That hurt! Use the petard on the gate!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, come on. What did it do? Drain my stamina or what?
The gates have almost fallen. Break down those gates. Agathians, the gate is down. Move into the village. Release the prisoners from their cages. That's enough.
Ah.
Uphold our defenses. Give them nothing.
You got me good that time. Oh my gosh, why did it? Oh my gosh, man, it didn't even let me do anything to him. I don't understand that, man. Better follow the rest of my team. Going solo is a no-go. Ugh. Ugh. Seriously? So you get fall damage and shit. Ugh. Let's I couldn't dodge. Come on, man. Ugh.
We make our stand here and now.
tight. I can't.
Oh my gosh! I was to the side of him. I wasn't even in front of him.
Thank God you're here.
There are only a few captives left.
Got anything to eat?
Uphold our defenses. Give them
Ugh. All right. There's still prisoners left over there. I should have stayed over there then. I seem to be doing slightly better by myself than going with everyone else. Oh, okay, this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, we have freed all of the prisoners. Move forward. Agathians, take the bridge. We must cross into the keep.
What? Okay.
Damn it!
Oh my god! The fucking crossbow. We all need to go at the same time. Oh!
We're screwed! Sod my ass!
Going up the back then. Picked up a dead man's sword. Now what? Ugh.
I needed that arm! The gate is nearly
Ah! They stormed up there before I could pick up the sword. I was the one that broke in.
to open his cage! Right!
See, the objective area is over there. Oh my.
For the cross and lion! We're screwed! Sod my ass!
Ah! Wouldn't let me throw my sword at him. Come on. Wow, it respawned me way far away now. All right, let's just Leroy Jenkins it, I guess. Well, that didn't work. They were camping up on both areas around that pit. Yeah, this is why this is definitely a game you need to play with friends, because you need coordinated attacks. Oh. Dang, man. Free the champion. Are we losing? I don't know.
Kill all the Masons! Well done! We have freed four! Agathians, escort Thorn to safety!
Hey, what's going on? Oh. I believe my food is here.
Our champion has been gravely wounded!
Yeah. Where's the champion?
I'll do you for that!
Yeah. Okay. All right. I have got to go get my food, so I will return very shortly here. gonna switch it up here a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and watch a little YouTube while I eat. Because I'm not good at eating and gaming at the same time and all that. Never have been. Let's see. We'll go to my old classic here. Lav Luca. Excuse me.
So guys, welcome back to another video. This is another reaction to the world according to Briggs, and I reacted to a couple days ago the top 10 most hated states in the US, and decided to switch it up a little bit. This was posted yesterday, so it's a new video, and it's the top 10 most loved states in the US. And before I get into it, I just want to like sort of let them know. I saw a few comments of people being like, "Don't let this change your sort of perspective on like certain states, or like make you view a certain state a certain way when you come here." That's not how it is. I'm just sort of watching these just to sort of learn people's opinions. I have no sort of affiliations
My dogs are going nuts for my food right
to
now.
any states or people from any states or whatever.
Go back.
It's just the reaction really, just to sort of learn a bit. But yeah, I mean, you seem to enjoy the last one. It done pretty well, so I'm assuming there's an interest for this type of stuff. Maybe not, but we'll just have to see, right? But let's get into this. Quick shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter, links in the description for those interested in following. Instagram's closing on 7K, so I'd appreciate you helping me get to that. And save my Patreon, links are there for those interested. A lot of videos have been getting blocked on YouTube recently, so they've been getting posted to my Patreon. But yeah, for those interested in that, links are all there. We've just hit 300 patrons, which is a crazy thing to do as well. I'm just blown away, man. I'm gonna be honest, it's nuts.
I love this guy.
So
like,
people.
I can't wait for him to
Patreon,
film like
yeah,
him
links all there.
coming
Let's
to
get
the
into this.
States, you know.
Going to enjoy, and yeah, man. Just get into it. Said it like 10 times. Let's just get into it. I love that, mate. I just love to say it.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to World According to Briggs, and a second video in the Love or Hate the State series. Our last video was about the most hated states in the US. There was a survey, actually there was a few surveys, that asked Americans to list the 3 states they hated and then list the 3 states they loved. If you didn't see that first video, there's a link down below. Today we're looking at the other half of the survey, the most loved states. I went a step further and researched what reasons people gave for loving that state, or why they wanted to move there, things like that. And I also looked up what the population growth was in 2019 to sort of confirm that people love this state. You know, if they've got a whole bunch of people moving in, obviously people dig the state. If it's losing population, maybe not so much.
True.
Like I said in the last video, I will use the 2019 stats because last year's numbers, 2020, they don't paint an accurate picture of anything right now because of the pandemic. Everything was different, so we're just going to go by 2019 numbers.
Right.
There are many reasons people love a state. I asked on this channel the other day for everyone to list what state they loved.
What states will be here? I feel like it's probably going to be some of the smaller states that like haven't got the bigger cities, but I can't really think of certain states. Again, Maine's here. I don't know. I don't really know. Vermont, maybe. We'll see. We'll just have to
And
see.
why? I got all sorts of great answers.
Texas
like,
is there.
I grew up
There's a few
there,
there,
I
that.
vacationed there, my
Huge
papa owned a farm there.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you
ouch.
never have to slow down at work.
One gentleman explained it was the state he moved to after he divorced his nutty wife, his words, not mine. He also went into an in-depth profanity-laced explanation on why they got a divorce that I don't think I'll add to this video. All right, let's see what the most loved states are.
Number 10.
Number 10, Texas.
Texas.
The Lone Star
Wow.
State.
It's interesting because obviously California and New York. New York's not necessarily a big state, but it's got a big city in it. And I just always assumed the states with really big cities are the ones that are just not going to be ranked as high. But obviously not with Texas. I mean, there's a lot of big cities here as well, but we're going to learn why.
Gives us our first surprise. Not that it's on the list, that it's not like closer to number 1 or 2. It's very popular these days, and a lot of people are moving there. Some of the people I moved there have complained about some things they're not used to. I mean, these are people from Southern California that moved there with Toyota, so the bugs and stuff like that, they don't dig, and they say it gets sweltering heat in the summer. But other than that, I mean, this is a great state. A lot of good things are going on here,
pretty cool.
and people seem to...
Are they just like cowboy boots? Like a statue? That is
love
sick.
it. It is in the top 10 of most loved states. The reason people give for moving here or loving this state is opportunity, real estate prices, and gun laws. Yeah, that's a big one for people in Texas.
Well,
gun laws. 29% of the people
That's a given.
surveyed had Texas in its top 3. They had a population growth in 2019 of 3.9%.
3.9.
Number 9, Georgia. The Peach State is another state that's gained popularity in the last few decades.
Really?
Atlanta is booming, isn't it? It's like the fastest growing city, so I guess that's a big sort of factor in it. But Georgia as a whole, I guess, is also just doing very, very well.
I love Georgia. You'd think I'd hate it because it's where I did basic training in the Army. I attended Ranger School in Georgia, tore my Achilles tendon in Georgia, been knocked out twice in Georgia, broke 2 fingers in Georgia, and got a horrible rash. But I still love the state. The Southern hospitality is a big reason people fall in love with Georgia, and the low-cost living is why they move there. Actually, when asked, low-cost living, good housing prices, and they love Georgia are reasons people say they move there. Georgia had a population growth in 2019 of 3%, and 31% of the people surveyed had Georgia in their top 3. Number 8, Maine. If you ever visit Maine, you'll notice the first day why people fall in love with the Pine Tree State. The landscapes are amazing. They have a very appealing, slower pace. It's kind of interesting. Sort of like you have this vibe and...
It does look beautiful, to be fair. Look at that. You got the sort of the buildings that just look beautiful themselves. You got sort of the background, the river, the lake, got the forests, got the sky.
California of a laid-back thing. Well, you just have this vibe in Maine. It's just, I wouldn't say carefree. It's hard to really explain, but the vibe I always got were that people are just happy to be there. Happy to be there, and they're not going to really get upset about much. It's really strange. I love Maine. The population growth in 2019 was 1.16%, which is strange because they have an older population. And normally when you have an older population, you don't have growth in your state, but they do. They're pulling it off. 36% of the people surveyed had Maine in their top 3.
Wow.
Number 7, Arizona. The Copper State
Arizona.
or Grand Canyon State is a strange...
I just thought it wouldn't be that high because it's so hot there. To set like certain points of the year, you just hate it. But
It's
I
a
guess
dry heat, though.
There's other reasons to love it, right? And maybe people are just so used to it. I get a lot of comments of people saying, where I'm from, and usually it's like Arizona or New Mexico. The weather here is just too hot. I see you complaining about your weather. Here it's, I would do anything for a bit of rain kind of thing.
They were not too far out of the top 10 most hated states, and here they are at one of the most loved states.
Oh, wow.
Arizona and another state on this list are kind of strange that way. It's like people love them or they hate them. There's not much in between. Most people stated that they loved Arizona because of the desert heat and weather, low-cost living, cheap real estate, and lenient gun laws again.
Low
Arizona
cost of living,
is,
huh?
they're pretty lenient when it comes to their guns. I think Alaska is another really big one where that one you kind of need it, especially if you live out in the woods. But Arizona, they're pretty lenient with their laws there. Arizona's population grew by about 5% in 2019. 36% of the people surveyed said Arizona is one of the top 3 states they love. Number 6, Florida. The Sunshine State shows up at number 6. Florida is one of those states that wasn't too far out of the most hated, as well as here they are in the most loved states. Florida is really 2 different states when it comes to people. The coastal people that love the state, and depending on which city you look at, they will be younger with some money or retired with some money. Then you go inland and you find rednecks that still believe the Civil War is undecided. One thing all those types have in common, they love the state of Florida. People in cold states like New York, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, they all dream about living in Florida. And that's why 37% of the people surveyed had Florida in their top 3. And in 2019, they had a population growth of 3.31%.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
It's interesting because I would just find Florida, like, it's a beautiful place, but like the possibilities of like huge tornadoes or just some weather sort of hurricanes or cyclones, just the possibilities of that happening in Florida are so high at certain points of the year. I'd kind of just be put off of living there, but at the same time, maybe the protections are there, like, in place, so it is actually quite safe to live through, and you get all the sunshine and the beautiful weather for the rest of the year. But I guess it's just people are used to it, aren't
Number 5, North Carolina. The Tar Heel state has always grown in population. The 2020 census is the only of 3 census.
And another ad after this.
Are you looking for moments like this? Join eHarmony for free and find your real love.
Since 1780, that North Carolina had less than 10% growth. A lot of that growth comes from the fact that people from the state stay in the state. North Carolina is third when it comes to born and raised, never leaving the state. That's just proof that this is a very much loved state. In 2019, they had 3.08% growth, and 39% of the people surveyed had North Carolina in their top 3. Number 4, Nevada. If you don't mind the desert...
Again, I thought the the desert states would just be lower because it's just so hot. But again, maybe it's just one of those things, like he said, you either love it or you hate it.
The heat, the open land, Nevada is a great place. They have low cost of living, gambling, low housing costs, gambling, tons of stuff to do, including gambling. Now, the reason I said gambling 3 times is from experience. Anytime I've ever mentioned gambling when talking about Nevada or Las Vegas, the locals totally lose it and leave comments about, that's not all Nevada is. There's so much more to Nevada. You don't know because you're not from here. I get it all the time. My answer to that is always the same thing. If you don't want people to think that all Nevada is gambling, tell the state and the casinos to stop running ads non-stop promoting gambling and casinos. And while you're asking people for things that'll never happen, could you ask Dana White for some floor seats for the next UFC event in Vegas? I'd really like some. The way the people of Nevada defend the state is proof that it is much loved, is the point I'm getting at. Nevada saw a population...
Low humidity, to be fair, I mean, that is a very big W. Humidity can make or break the weather, really, man. It could be hot, but the humidity could be low, and it's just like perfect.
Growth of 5.2% in 2019, and 41% of the people surveyed listed Nevada as one of their 3 most loved states. Number 3, Virginia. Virginia's...
I just realised my webcam is a bit all over the shop.
Another state that started to attract a lot of people, kind of like Texas has. Most of the people showing up on Virginia's doorstep are younger professionals, and they love Virginia. A lot of them stay there the rest of their lives, or at least so far. Virginia has a lot of history and a lot of people that were born and raised and never move out of the state because this is just what they love. They love this state. A lot of people consider Virginia as the most appealing or successful southern state. A lot of people that want to stay in the South, that are from the South, always kind of look at Virginia as where you move when you've been successful or you make good money, something like that. In 2019, Virginia had a population growth of 1.22%, and 41% of the people surveyed had Virginia as one of their 3 most loved states. Number 2, Colorado. The Centennial
For this one, it's going to be the mountains, right? It has
State
to be.
won the unofficial poll on my channel. When I asked it in the community tab, Colorado.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an appearance.
Was the most popular. If you love the outdoors and kind of that laid back feel, this is probably the best one. Maine is sort of like that, but it's a little bit different. It's like an older crowd, I guess you could say. Colorado is a little bit younger, and people that like mountain biking, hiking, camping, things like that. That's what Colorado's all about. A lot of people that serve in the military, both Air Force and the Army, fall in love with Colorado and never leave. A lot of retirees from the military stay in Colorado. Myself, I almost move to Colorado. When I left California, it was going to be Oregon or Colorado, and we were on the fence for a long time. I thought this was a weird stat. They had a pretty good boost in population growth in 2012 and 2013 after they legalized a certain plant. And those same years, pizza delivery orders skyrocketed. Not even kidding.
I bet.
Peyton Manning has owned some Papa John franchises in Colorado. And when that happened, he said their business just went through the roof. In 2019, Colorado's population grew by 3.56%. And of the people surveyed, 48% had Colorado as one of the 3 states they love. Before we get to number 1, don't forget we have another channel called On This Day. There's a link down below. Go check it out. Subscribe. Something like that. All right, on to number 1.
What is it going to be?
And number 1.
Hawaii. Fair point. I wasn't even thinking of Hawaii, to be honest. And now it's been mentioned, it makes complete sense.
The Pineapple State comes in as the number 1 most loved state in the United States. And before you make that comment, I know it's not the Pineapple State. It is the Aloha State. Everybody dreams about living on a tropical island, and that is one of the big reasons this is a very loved state. Also, people go on vacation there. When you're on vacation on a tropical island, it's really hard not to fall in love with the place. Beautiful beaches, beautiful people, beautiful land, occasional volcano blowing up. What's not to love? Hawaii is the only state on this list that had a negative in population growth in 2019, and that's only because the state is so frickin' expensive. It is.
Right.
It's terribly expensive, both housing and just regular cost living everyday things. It is expensive. 2019, Hawaii lost 1% of their population. Most common answer given when people are asked why they love Hawaii: because it's Hawaii. That's all they say. It's because it's Hawaii. It's a tropical island. Who doesn't want to live there? Besides redheads that can't afford sunblock. 56% of the people surveyed had Hawaii as one of their 3 most loved states.
God damn. Is that the video one?
I did hope you got some information out of it.
I really enjoy these sort of love or hate videos on states. Again,
Whoops.
I know it's not that deep. I don't take it in and just change my views on certain things, but it's just interesting to see what makes people.
Let's see what we got here.
This is Root. We can save you hundreds on your car insurance rates. That's because we base.
Morning, even afternoon. Tim and Tab Man 2, just trying to podcast version of me. We got a banger for you today, baby. Now, if you've been on this channel before, you've seen me probably react to a lot of cars. Bugatti, Lamborghini, different stuff like that. I love cars myself, and I joked around a little bit before saying, oh, I'm going to get a Lamborghini. I'm going to get a Bugatti. Well, this thing that I did in LA kind of makes me want to get a supercar. What we got for you here is me just talking about supercars in general and whether or not I think I actually want to get one. All I'll tell you is after the LA trip and doing what I did there really made me appreciate supercars more.
If you want to show that you have a little class,
is this something I actually really want to purchase? Be sure to drop a like on this and share it with a friend. Also, if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, Tim and Tab Man 2, you watch the content. Appreciate you hitting the sub button, ring the bell, etc. Drop a like on the video, etc. Be sure to tell somebody you love them. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. I rode in Jack's Lambo. Jack drove me in his Lamborghini, and man, I tell you what, after driving around in the Lambo, it really made me want a Lambo. I mean, everything about it was really nice. The interior is obviously, it's very nice. The interior of the Lamborghini is very nice, but I
already saw that live. I didn't realize that.
Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to a channel called Riddle. I feel like I have reacted to this channel before, but I'm not too sure. But the video is, what if Titan boa snake didn't go extinct? I don't know much about the snake, I'm gonna be honest. I just sort of saw the thumbnail and I thought, wow, this snake looks big. And that's about it really, but again, it's probably a bit of clickbait, you know how YouTube is, but still, man, I mean, I'm assuming it's still a crazy ass snake. I mean, I've heard stories of like snakes that are huge, right? And obviously like alligators and whatever, but yeah, man, I mean, again, I feel like I've heard the name as well, so maybe it is something that I'll be reminded when I actually get into it. But yeah, hopefully you're going to enjoy. Quick shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter, links in the description for those interested in following. Save my Patreon, links are there for those interested in finding that. But yeah, man, let's get into this and let's see what this video shows me about this big snake.
Can you immediately name the largest snake in the world? I'll give you a hint. This is the name of a very famous horror movie.
Anaconda.
Did you guess? Right, it's the anaconda. If we pair it with the largest crocodile, Cassius, weighing almost 1 ton, you can write a script for a new horror film. But these giants are just babies compared.
I hate snakes so much. I don't hate them, but I just hate them, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into
those
it.
that once lived on Earth for a long time. Take, for example, Chronosaurus and Titanoboa. Once, these two predators were a threat to all life, both on land and in water. But what would happen if they still lived today? Could humanity survive, or would it be the end of us? Now, I'll tell you about the ancient monsters that terrorized everything in their path. You'll learn when and where these monsters lived, and then we'll bring them to the present. You'll see whether these giants will capture our world, and if people will be able to put up a fight. Something tells me that today it's going to be very hot. Before turn.
Quick question: how can they actually find out that these were real? Like, I never fully. There's always a little percentage of me that just doesn't believe it, because is it just skeleton remains? Like, how do they know this? Like, I just don't get how researchers can find this stuff out. There was a snake and a crocodile or an alligator. I can't.
That's true. That's a fair point.
See the difference. I can't see the difference. But how can they find this? Again, if there's remains, fair enough. But still, I'm just I am always a little bit skeptical. I do believe it, but I am always a little bit skeptical if these are actually real.
Turning on the time machine, let's get to know our characters better. We'll start with Titanoboa. This ancient snake lived about 58 million years.
Is that? I mean, if that's real, if that's in a like a museum or something, I rest my case.
If you're still waiting to get the COVID-19 vaccine, here's a request from everyone who's been vaccinated.
Years ago, and according to scientists, for at least 10 million years, it was the largest predator on the planet. Its length reached 13 meters or 43 feet, and its weight exceeded a ton. Can you imagine this giant? Here's an illustration for you. If you laid 2 giraffes on the ground.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, that is scary, bro. Bro, imagine seeing this. Oh my days.
Then Titanoboa will still be longer. Or you can just look at these 2 vertebrae. The model on the left belongs to the anaconda, and on the right, Titanoboa. It turns out that the largest snake living today is half the size of the ancient reptile. In width, the mega snake could reach 1 meter or 3 feet.
What? Are you actually? That's literally, that's more than half of me. I mean, I'd like to say I'm 6 foot, but I'm not. I'm like 5'10", 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
That's more than half of me. Are you actually?
I'm actually
Bro,
5'8" and a quarter.
Me, man. Actually
throwing that out there.
And now I'm seeing that there's actually like sort of remains of it. I fully like believe it now. So I'm just like, what the? It's just ridiculous.
It could easily swallow a young hippopotamus. True, in ancient times, there were no hippos. Titanoboa preferred to eat fish, and this monster could be found in dark swamps and rivers. In addition to fish, it could feast on crocodiles. It was a sophisticated killer. The giant monster attacked its victim and strangled it in its strong embrace. Then the snake swallowed it whole and digested it for a long time. The victim suffered a compression force comparable to 1.5 times the weight of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Wow. I can't. I just can't. I can't. How? How can things be so strong? It's a fucking animal. I can't put into words this kind of what this malfunctions, how this malfunctions my brain. I mean, you can probably tell from how I'm talking. It's just ridiculous.
So, put in numbers. That's 28 kilograms per square centimeter, 400 pounds per square inch. Even though the Kronosaurus was smaller in size, it was also a very bloodthirsty predator. Its wide-open mouth, full of many small teeth, speaks for itself. And the size of the predator is comparable to the dimensions of an orca, also called a killer whale.
Okay.
To be more precise, the Kronosaurus reached a length of more than 10 meters, or 33 feet, and its weight could reach up to 12 tons.
So Bespoke Post, they just send you a cool box every month.
Wow, this is kind of awesome.
In its appearance, it was remotely similar to a modern crocodile, only in a very enlarged version.
Yeah,
and
no
even
kidding.
their bite strength is a close comparison. It was also a skilled swimmer that probably attacked its prey from the depths. Kronosaurus had a very powerful rib cage, 4 flippers, and a small tail. It literally gnawed at its victim, leaving no chance for survival. Kronosaurus couldn't have encountered Titanoboa. They lived in different periods, and even perhaps loved a different habitat. Kronosaurus could live in fairly cold southern seas, but Titanoboa loved a hot climate. But this didn't stop
Makes
the two
sense.
predators from instilling fear and terror into all living creatures in the area. Now, let's imagine that these two monsters didn't die out, and that they still peacefully coexist with.
I mean, one thing is, because of the ocean, we've not explored like 90-something%, like 98% or whatever. You don't know, like in these deep oceans, bro. Again, maybe not these sort of creatures, but there's gonna be some weird ass creatures for sure. I mean, the ones we found are just wild, but the possibilities of what else is out there is just. Again, you just never know.
Although, would it be peaceful? This is a big question. If Titanoboa survived to this day, it could well be found in the equatorial tropics. For example, Titanoboa would love the hot climate of Colombia or neighboring countries like Venezuela, Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, or Panama. Obviously, people would have to more carefully protect their homes from the intrusion of Titanoboa. However, it's unlikely that the snake could crawl unnoticed into a house. It would have no trouble knocking out a window or even breaking a door. Fortunately, this behavior is still unusual for snakes. But all the same, in order to protect themselves from intruders, people would have to surround their homes with high-voltage fences and keep a big stun gun under the pillow, just in case. In noisy megacities, a huge snake would not have a single chance of survival, only if the snake doesn't accidentally wind up somewhere under the heating main, a comfort that a reptile might appreciate. But food in the form of rats would hardly suit it. By the way, most likely she wouldn't be interested in people as a food source. In horror films, the anaconda often devours people. However, in reality, it rarely attacks a person. It can be assumed that its distant ancestor would also be indifferent to us. But for people, Titanoboa could be a welcome trophy. Any zoo in the world would dream of getting such a valuable specimen, and its skin would be a real hunt. People who catch these huge snakes would become real national heroes. As for the super snake diet, in our world it would find something to eat. Alligators, turtles, river dolphins would suit the giant in all respects. Animals on land would also have a hard time. Giant armadillos, manatees, tapirs, cougars, jaguars, caimans, and Brazilian otters would be endangered. Sure, adults would be too big, so cubs and young animals are what they need. Titanoboa wouldn't mind eating fish, since it's a more familiar diet. As a result, the food chain would be
So producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers.
broken. Some animals would probably migrate to safer areas, but the fauna of the forests of Amazonia would be greatly impoverished. Although insects and fungi would start to flourish and evolve. Very soon, there'd be no trace of the once lush vegetation. Kronosaurus would hardly have liked life in our condition either. In ancient times, even turtles were the size of a kitchen table. Eat just one and feel full all day. But such a monster would need about a dozen modern turtles. And then I still doubt it would be enough to eat. In addition to turtles, the ancient monster fed on Plesiosauria. But in our world, he'd have to look for an alternative. Most likely, it would switch to large marine mammals.
Right.
It wouldn't be able to swallow a whale all at once, but in parts, then sure, it could eat it completely. Such a huge body would need tons of food. Like a giant meat grinder, it would sweep away everything in its path. People would suffer greatly due to a shortage of fish in the seas and oceans. Fishing itself would be very risky due to the existence of an underwater hazard.
Right.
Ships would have to be built to be much more solid, and in the event of the extinction of whales, a climatic catastrophe would begin. There would be nothing to extract thousands of tons of carbon from the air. In the underwater depths, there would be a daily battle for life. Given the size of the monster and its ferocious disposition, there could only be one winner. We'd have to forget about tourism and sea traffic in the monster's habitat completely. This place would be marked on all maps in red, and anyone who dared to go there would practically write their own death sentence. If Titanoboa had the most valuable skin,
I wanna see you stand.
Oh, horse hockey now. Horse hockey.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an appearance. Then
a Kronosaurus would have had its teeth. Small and sharp like a saw, they could cost more than the horns of a rhino. Today, they're one of the most expensive materials in the world. Their price is about $65,000 per kilogram, more expensive than gold. By the way, did you know that there's a danger of the return of extinct animals to Earth?
Yes.
I'm not joking right now. Scientists don't rule out the possibility. First of all, I'm talking about Titanoboa. There's speculation that it lived at a temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. That's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And given the growth rate of global warming, such average temperatures can become a reality. I'm glad it will take millions of years. Would you like to see ancient monsters with your own eyes?
Why will this slime mold destroy humanity? Maybe I should get some more reactions from this channel again.
Well, that's certainly an unsettling feeling, right? Oh, I don't know what happened there. All right. I think what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna take a break for a while. Just because I've been going since I got off work, and I'm just kind of beat, to be honest. But we'll come back here in a couple hours, get back into Chivalry 2, and get some more gameplay going on. Maybe go into a little Fortnite after. Maybe, depends on how I'm feeling. Thanks for watching.